Hi friends, this is Shail from SMARC Engineers and welcome to SMARC family. Today we will discuss about the optional feature which we provide with our flexographic printing machine at additional cost. But before that, I would like to clarify that if you do not add a single optional feature from them in your machine, still your machine can print very well, and many of our videos on our YouTube channel are the same without any optional feature. Each optional feature has its own benefit which will help you in direct or indirect manner. First optional feature is analog scroll. Getting fine and sharp result can be the plus point of your finishing unit, which is only possible with the analog scroll. Generally in flexographic printing machine, there are two ink rolls made of rubber on each printing station. If you add analog scroll in your machine, then from those two ink roll which is made by rubber, one will be replaced by the hard chrome plated ink roll. On the surface of that hard chrome plated drum, there will be a very fine mesh. Application of this fine mesh is to transfer the ink to the stereo only in the quantity which is required. This is very helpful to get very fine and sharp printing. With this analog scroll, you can get finest printing, like you can print text smaller than 10 mm also. One more important thing, if you use analog scroll in your machine, then it is very important that you should not use rubber stereo and use only photopolymer nylon stereo with thickness of 2.8 mm to 4.6 mm. Second optional feature is tracking belt system. If you are printing on low weight bags like natural fabric bags, non-woven bags or paper bag, then tracking belt system will be helpful for you. Due to this low weight of the bag, it is possible that while traveling from one station to another station, bag may leave its place or get slipped, which will result in misposition of multicolor printing. Main purpose of tracking belt system is to stick the bag with the conveyor belt while traveling through the printing station to avoid the mispositioning of printing for multicolor printing. You can even print 4-color printing with our tracking belt system for the low weight bags also. Usually you need tracking belt system only if you are willing to print on low weight bags and want to print more than one colors. Third optional feature is counter meter. As the name suggests, its main application is to count the bag. By counter meter, you can get the exact production rate or exact production number of your bags by the end of the shift or by the end of the day. Counter meter also comes with a batch coding system. Say for example, if you want to make a batch of 100 bags, so first feed the 100 count to the counter meter and start production. At the count of 100, the counter meter will blow a buzzer sound and that will help your operator or worker. Fourth optional feature is do not dirty belt system. This is an auto pneumatic system to prevent the printing on the belt and increase its life. Mainly this feature is recommended when you are operating your machine at higher speed. Say for example, if you are willing to operate your machine on 2000 printings per hour, but your operator can feed only 1700 bags in 1 hour, then those 300 missed stock will result in printing on conveyor belt. Once this printed conveyor belt completes its rotation, then it will result in backside impression of fresh bag, increasing the rejection ratio of bag. With this system, each printing station will automatically know that during this stock the bag has not been fitted. So with the pneumatic pressure, impression pressure will get down to prevent the printing on conveyor belt. With this system, you can also increase the life of conveyor belt with 70%. Fifth optional feature is shaft mechanism. Generally in flexographic printing machine, synchronization of each station is done by simple chain. As the time goes, the load increases, the chain will get loose, and to tighten the chain, we generally cut the link. But while the chain is loose, there will be an angular play between the drums, resulting in registration error for the multicolor printing. In shaft mechanism, this synchronization is done with a single solid shaft and high-grade steel gears. With shaft mechanism, the registration you get today, the same registration you will get after many years. So we recommend that if you are willing to get a tight registration in your machine over the period of time, get shaft mechanism. Sixth optional feature is dryer. Generally in flexographic printing machine, solvent-based ink is used for printing. You have seen in previous video also that the printed bags get dry instantly within seconds. But it is only possible if the environment in which the machine is installed has lower humidity. But in a high humid area, instant drying of this printed bag is not possible. So in that case, we recommend to get this dryer in your machine. Our dryer consists of 4 heating coil and 4 dryer fans, which will get printing get dry within second, so that you can get your maximum production with the minimum rejection. 7th optional feature is hard chrome plated drum. This will not help you to improve your printing result, but it will surely improve the life of your drum. Say for example, again your machine is installed in any humid area. This results in rusting on the drum surface. In that case, it is very difficult to stick the stereo on the surface of drum, making it difficult to operate this machine. If you add the hard chrome plated drum in your machine, then it will prevent to get rust on its surface and it will make it easy to operate. And in addition, hard chrome plated drum will give an aesthetic look to your machine. 8th optional feature is AC drive, which is also known as variable frequency drive in market. I personally recommend this to install everyone in their machine. There are 3 reasons for that. First, you can run your machine at your convenient speed. Second, AC drive can save your motor, or you can say AC drive can protect your motor from voltage fluctuation. And third, you can save electricity up to 30% by using AC drive, which means the money that you spend on AC drive will be easily recovered in a year by just saving electricity. 9th optional feature is backstopping system. Say for example, if you want a identical printing margin from bottom stitch, say for example 4-inch margin, then backstopping system will help you to get this constant 4-inch margin throughout the production. To maintain the A1 quality of our printing machine, we always buy the components from the branded suppliers like Elecon gearbox, Siemens, ABB, Crompton or Sonal Industry motor, bearing from Nachi and ZKL, drive from Danfoss and Delta. And by these standard components, we are able to give you a best quality product with a reasonable price. And that's the only purpose of SMARC Engineers, to provide you a good quality with a reasonable price. Thank you for investing your valuable time with us. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe.